In this video, we'll learn how to publish a Quarto website using GitHub Pages and GitHub Actions. With this workflow, you'll never have to render your site locally. And in fact, in this tutorial, we won't render anything locally. GitHub is going to automatically take care of everything from start to finish. This means it's going to install R and Quarto, install all of the correct versions of the R packages that you're using. It's going to render your entire Quarto project and then publish it to GitHub Pages. And it's going to do that every single time you commit changes to the repository. All of this is completely free and takes just a couple of minutes to set up. My name is Melissa Van Bussel, and I make videos on YouTube about R programming. And if you find my videos helpful, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, because that really helps me to be able to continue making videos like this. I'm going to go to File, New Project, New Directory, Quarto Website. Under directory name, I'm going to put the URL that this website should go to. If you're creating this as a personal blog, you would want to put the directory name as your username.github.io. So for example, for me, my GitHub username is Melissa Van Bussel. So if I were making this as a personal blog, I would name this directory as melissavanbussel.github.io. And that would then be the URL to this website. But I'm going to be creating a website for Our Ladies Ottawa. And on GitHub, we have this GitHub organization called r-ladies-ottawa. So this part right here is going to sort of serve as the username for this example, which means that I'm going to call this r-ladies-ottawa.github.io. I'm going to choose a folder on my computer where this project should be saved locally. And then I'm going to make sure that create a Git repository and use r-renv with this project are both checked off. And then I'll click Create Project. The project is now created and has been opened. So now I'm going to create a repository on GitHub. I'm creating it under this Our Ladies Ottawa group, but if this was a personal blog, you would create it under your personal namespace. And then you're going to give it the same repository name that you did in RStudio. And for me, that was r-ladies-ottawa.github.io. And in order for GitHub Pages to work properly, if you have a free account, you'll need to set the repository to public, and then you can click Create Repository. And now we're going to push this existing repository that we just created up to GitHub. There are many different ways that you can do this, but I'm going to be using Git Bash for this. And if you're using Git Bash, you can navigate to the folder on your computer where the project is saved. I'm going to pop back to GitHub and then copy and paste these two lines right here to tell Git Bash that I want to link this folder on my computer to this repository on GitHub. So I'll paste that into Git Bash by using Shift Insert and hitting Enter. We're now on the main branch and we can go ahead and commit everything. So I will add all my files and make an initial commit and push that to GitHub. And then on GitHub, I'll refresh this page. And under this drop down here where it says main, we're going to click on View All Branches, New Branch, and we're going to call this gh-pages, which stands for GitHub Pages. Click on Create New Branch. Back in RStudio, once we're inside this project, we're going to create a new folder within the project called .github. And then we're going to go inside that .github folder and create another folder called Workflows. Navigate inside the Workflows folder and finally create a text file. We'll call this publish.yml. And then from the Quarto documentation, there's a page about publishing to GitHub Pages. And the specific case that we're interested in is a GitHub action where code can actually be executed. And we're going to scroll down to the example that has r-renv. And we're going to copy everything in this code chunk right here. So we're going to copy that to our clipboard and then paste those contents into the publish.yml file that we just created. We're going to save that file. And now we're going to commit these changes. Notice that I still have not rendered this website locally at all, and we actually don't need to. I'm going back to Git Bash now, and I'm going to add those changes. I'm committing the changes and then pushing them to the main branch. On GitHub, we're going to go to Settings and then Pages. Under Branch, we're going to change this dropdown to say GitHub Pages and then click on Save. On the top bar, we'll click on Actions, and we can see that us committing to this repository has automatically triggered these workflows to start running, and all we need to do now is wait for these to finish. It will take a couple of minutes for these to all turn green. Once all of them have turned green, they're finished running, and we can go back to Settings, click on Pages, and then click on this Visit Site button. We now have a live website at the URL that we specified, and we didn't have to run anything locally. GitHub took care of all of this for us, which is really convenient. Now, every single time that we commit to this repository, this website will automatically be updated, and we never have to run anything locally. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you found it helpful, and I'll see you next time.